Lowest.
Full. Great.
You can put one more mat here now, if you want. डोर के बहुत पास है. You can put one behind also, before the altar. जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी गोपी जनार्दन गिरिवरधारी. जय राधा यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजन यमुना तीरावनचारी. यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजन यमुना तीरावनचारी. यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजन यमुना तीरावनचारी. यशोदानंदन जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी गोपी जनार्दन गिरिवरधारी. जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी गोपी जनार्दन यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजन यमुना तीरावनचारी. यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजन यमुना तीरावनचारी. हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama ऐसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरो वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगना ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते
गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचना गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
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 नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। नमः पंकजनाभाय नमः पंकजमालिने नमः पंकजनेत्राय नमस्ते पंकजांग्रे नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने गौरत्विषे नमः। नमो ब्राह्मण्याय देवाय गौ ब्राह्मणाहिताय च जगद्धिताय कृष्णाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। नमः ओम विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामीनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयति गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदीनकारिणं श्रीपरमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्य ईश्वरम्। ओम अपवित्रो पवित्रो वा सर्वावस्थं गतोऽपि वा यत्स्मरेत् पुण्डरीकाक्षः सहभ्याभ्यन्तरं शुचिः। श्रीविष्णु श्रीविष्णु श्रीविष्णु। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे Gachibowli. Very happy to have all of you here. I'm still missing that garden place though. It's one of the best locations to have satsang. But Krishna makes arrangements for us to come here. Who cannot sit down, please can you take the chairs. There are many chairs, almost 30 of them. Am I audible till the back? Yeah? Clear? Hare Krishna. Yeah. So this kind of is first formal, other than Sunday satsang. Sunday evening happened last week. You are invited to come and attend many satsangs here. Many satsangs. Because time is ticking. समय बहुत जल्दी निकल रहा है. क्या पास आ रहा है? मृत्यु पास आ रहा है. Right? Death is coming close. No other investment deal is coming close. No other family event is coming close. What is coming close? Death is coming close. Right? That we should not forget. How is the scene behind me? Yeah? It's beautiful? Yeah. Is it beautiful or no? Yes? What is happening here in the scene? What do you see? Yes? Srimad Bhagavatam is being spoken. Who is speaking to whom? Sukadeva Goswami is speaking to Parikshit Maharaj. Parikshit Maharaj is a million times greater than Donald Trump. Can't compare only. Donald Trump, he thinks he is the king of, he is the president of America. Parikshit Maharaj was the king of not only this planet, but many planetary systems. Right? And how is he sitting in front of Sukadeva Goswami? Folded hands. Sitting with folded hands. Right? And what is he asking? He is asking many questions are there, but primary question that he is asking is what is the ultimate duty of somebody who is going to die? Who is the greatest person who has to be worshipped? And he is also asking who are the people who should not be worshipped? Right? So fundamental questions he is asking, very important questions he is asking. And we are all here trying to represent Sukadeva Goswami and represent Parikshit Maharaj also. Right? When I am sitting here, I am trying to represent Sukadeva Goswami. When you are sitting there, you are trying to represent Parikshit Maharaj. Right? Of course, I am also trying to represent Parikshit Maharaj. I am also a student. And the scene is, as you can see, when they both are speaking, the great two personalities are speaking, there are so many great rishis, munis, great jnanis, bhaktas from all over the universe are coming and sitting right behind, as you can see. And all of them are attentively hearing. What are they hearing? Srimad Bhagavatam. Right? Now, it's the literary incarnation of the Supreme Personality of God. The whole set of Srimad Bhagavatam is there. It's available for all of us to read. Something that was spoken 5,000 plus years ago is right now available in the form of a book, the exact same conversation, the exact same Sanskrit verses, the exact same explanation, and the exact same purpose behind it. Nothing is changed. Like it is Bhagavad Gita as it is Bhagavatam as it is, given by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. All we have to do is, first we should have a set of Srimad Bhagavatam in our house. Right? Oh Prabhuji, there are a lot of books already, I am not reading. How many things in your house, how many things are there in your house which you don't use? Including our own intelligence. Yeah? How many are we really using? Throw all those things outside, make space for Srimad Bhagavatam. In the last 3 months, enter your house and see what all you have not touched. Last 3 months. Why 3 months? 1 week. What you have not touched in the last 1 week, that is occupying space in your house which is not needed. Throw it outside and keep Srimad Bhagavatam. And when you have Srimad Bhagavatam, one day when you have Bhagavatam, you'll read Bhagavatam. If you don't have Bhagavatam, you'll never read Bhagavatam. You'll say, I did not buy, never felt like reading, I don't have it. So have Srimad Bhagavatam and inquire about these fundamental questions of life. Make spiritual life the first priority in life, not the second priority. Right? Today, unfortunately, spiritual life is the Last priority. If my maid has not come, right, then I cannot come. If my maid has come, then I will come. After the maid is gone, I will come. Huh? If my relatives have come, I cannot come. If I am not feeling comfortable, I will not come. It's too far away, I will not come. This time doesn't suit me, I will not come. Don't come. Don't come. Who is forcing? Right? Of course, Krishna is begging. Krishna is begging. Please come back to me. Right? But we living entities, we have many reasons to stay in this material world. Instead of knowing this is dukkhalaya machashvata. Nobody is able to achieve happiness. But still we are continuing here. Not understanding the seriousness of what we have received. Why did we decorate this hall so beautifully? There is no reason to decorate this beautifully. All we need is a mic, or maybe not be a mic also. Just sit down, two people can talk. Why we did this is to give you a spiritual ambience, right? Where any side you see Krishna. Any side you see Acharyas. Any side you see Bhagavad books. This place should remind you of where you are. This is not different from a temple. What is a temple? Well, there is Krishna Darshan, Krishna Siksha, Krishna Kirtan, Krishna Prasad, and Krishna Nam. 5 things in a temple. All the 5 things are there. Right? It's not different from a temple. And when you enter a temple, what do? You remove your chappal outside, which you all have already done. Great. Grateful to your ancestors who have taught at this level, leaving the chappal outside. Literally, we have to tell people. Second thing, what do when you are entering a temple?
Go down to rock.
Yeah, go down. How many of you have not gone down here, literally? Yes. Next time, please go down. You are not going down to some person. You are going down to the Supreme Person. Our great grandfather's source, Krishna. And before we go down to the Supreme Lord, we should go down to Srila Prabhupada, who is our Acharya. This is a temple etiquette. I am just repeating to all of you. We should try to follow this. It brings you more spiritual consciousness and preparedness when you come to the class. Humility starts your bhakti. Humility, humbleness. So there is the charan of Srila Prabhupada. You can see a picture there, a long picture. There is Prabhupada charan in the front, lotus feet. So first go down there and then chant the mantra Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Bhashyati Deshatarine. Oh Prabhu, I can't remember this. Keep chanting. If you can remember मेरे सपनों की रानी, है ना, अपने आप आ जाता है, बिल्कुल याद है गाना, आधा गाते पूरा गाना आ जाता है. Why can't you remember the prayers of acharyas? That's because we are not reciting them regularly. Yeah. So that is the first thing you have to do. And next, you should go down to the deities. Right? And what prayers you have to chant there? Namo Brahmanyaya Devaya Gau Brahmana Hitaya Cha Jagadhitaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Sequel? Absolutely fine. Right? And then go down to the devotees. All the devotees who are here. Whether you like somebody or no, everybody is a devotee in this hall. What is the prayer you chant? Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhubhya evacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Right? And then you sit down and pray to Lord Krishna that Krishna, please give me the consciousness and intelligence to hear your katha today, to hear your instructions today. Right? So this preparedness makes us prepared for the class. This is not an ordinary place where you are sitting. It's not a created center by somebody. It's created by Krishna. Right? He has chosen the place. He has come here. And whatever is the class timing, come 15 minutes before. Please don't come late. What is the point you are trying to make to Krishna? We moved the class from 8 to 9. I thought people coming at 8:30 will come at 9 o'clock. They came at 9:20. Looks like you've created a template that, whatever time, add 20 minutes or 15 minutes. What is the point? Come early. Come 15 minutes early. For that matter, we have a nice Aarti system here every day. Every day. Every single day, one devotee family is coming and they're going to perform Aarti from 7:30 to 8 o'clock. You can learn Aarti. How to perform Aarti. What Aarti to perform. We start with Mangal Aarti. Right? Sansara Dava, Nalini Dalmuka. And then we do Tulasi Aarti. Then Narsimha Aarti. Then Guru Aarti. Every day. 7:30 to 8. Right? Whether or not anybody is there, Mukkoti Devatas are there. 3.3 crore Devatas are attending the Aarti. We can't see them. But they are there. So you can also attend. And before that, from 5:30 to 7:30, some devotees are endeavoring to come here and chant. Slowly we'll formalize it. Right now, Sunil Prabhu and Sanjay Prabhu, both of them are coming and they're sitting here. 5:30 to 7:30. Just come here. Prabhu, सुबह आप cooking कर रहे तो मत आओ. Cooking नहीं कर रहे तो आ जाओ. सुबह take your bath, come here, sit down and do your 16 rounds. Sitting in between devotees. 7:30 to 8, attend the Aarti. 8 to 9 o'clock, every single day there is Bhagavatam reading. Every single day. Right? Why are we doing all these things? Because it's a ISKCON template? No. Because we all need it. We all need it. Right? So, every morning you have breakfast here. Free breakfast. 8 o'clock. So 9 o'clock. Yeah? Have breakfast. Krishna is providing the prasadam. Right? And then every evening also. Somebody has a pamphlet. You have one pamphlet. Can you see it? It's kept here or there somewhere. Or it's in the SUV. In the SUV on the side it is a get to come. Or get a bunch of them. I had kept some here also. I don't know where I kept. Anyway. So, the pamphlet shows everything. Whenever you are available, Krishna is available. Not that when Krishna is available, you are available. In Kali Yuga, doctor is running behind the patient. Patient is not running behind the doctor. In Kali Yuga, doctor is running behind the patient. Because patient doesn't know his disease. Patient doesn't know his disease. That is the problem. Patient thinks he is absolutely fine. That's called ignorance. Ajnana. Om ajnana timirandasya jnananjana shalakaya chakshuromritam yena tasmai shri gurave namaha. Guru is who? A doctor, spiritual doctor, who is trying to remove ajnana, deep-rooted ajnana. Not ajnana that you acquired. You are born with that ajnana. Ajnana you acquired is very easy to remove. Right? Because you thought it is something, you had something, and somebody came and told you should not have. Oh, I thought it is, so I am removing. That's fine. But if you are born with it, how can you remove it? Right? Past lives. So many lives of Ajnana we are carrying and we are coming here in this life. We are taking this body. This body that you have is filled with Ajnana. Material body. Now we are trying to remove that. Can you remove it? You can't remove it. Somebody has to remove it. Somebody has to focus on you. Personally sit with you. Give you the knowledge and realization to remove it. So we remove that again. Right? So here are some pamphlets, you can take them. There are more we can give you. Please go and give it to your friends and relatives. Tell them, see how many courses are there. All these scanner codes are per 1111 batch. Right? Different batches. June 15th we are planning to start all of them. Of course, ours will continue. It was already continuing. June 15th we'll start a new batch. Now you can scan all these batches and you can join by WhatsApp. Just scan them. And I also send a message with links with all this. I don't know how to scan. Prabhu, click on the link, right? And you will join. Make your friends join. This is a great opportunity for them to begin their spiritual life, isn't it? Unhesitantly go and tell them. Don't hesitate. Just go and tell them. Sir, madam, my dear friend, my dear colleague, my dear neighbor, help yourself or help me help you. Or let's keep a target. Next week, 5 people. You're not going to make them subscribe. You're going to tell them. Just tell them that this opportunity is there. Right? And what do we get when we get more people here? We are going to get more funds. We are going to get more commission. We are going to get more what?
Association.
Association and bhakti. There are a lot of people who are in search of this, desperately searching for this, but they don't know where to go. They don't know where to go. Right? They don't even know. People have become such manda buddhi. Manda buddhi matlab dull-headed. That even if it is in front of them, they can't see. Have you seen such people? It is in front of them, but they can't see. What are you seeing? They don't know what they are seeing. Right? Yesterday, there was one person who was standing below. I was telling him that ISKCON center is here. I showed, here is the third. He saw. Where is it? Oh, you just saw up. क्या देखा तूने? I made you see up. Right? The board is there. ISKCON, Bhakti Center, Gachibowli. Such a huge board is there. Glowing board is there. He saw up. And then he saw down and said, where is it? He is not the alone person. There are many people who are walking on the road. They're not seeing. Why they're not seeing? Can anyone tell why they're not seeing? Because in their life they've understood there is nothing worthy to see. They lost interest in seeing. It's not their fault. It's the fault of Kali Yuga. The people have searched for happiness. They have not found it. Now they have given up. What are they seeing? They are seeing mobiles. Everybody has two parts in their eyes, in their ears. Everybody, practically. We are distributing prasad. Two parts. Everybody phone is active. You can't even talk to them. Please take prasad. Please take. Please, here is the class. Nobody is interested. Why? Because this is Kali Yuga. We should not be surprised. We are not trying to find fault with people. We are trying to explain what is Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga means Manda Buddhi. I am not telling. Sukadeva Goswami is telling in 12th canto. There is a beautiful verse about it. What are the features of Kali Yuga? Quarrel, hypocrisy, dull-headedness, forgetfulness. All these things will, mercilessness. All these things will increase as Kali Yuga progresses. So Provision Mata is, here is a center. Here is a temple that has come very close to your house and is giving you a great opportunity to serve. Don't tell tomorrow that Krishna did not give me opportunity. Krishna has given opportunity. We have to take it. आगे मिल गया opportunity. क्या करते हैं घर पे बैठ के? कुछ नहीं. बिल्डिंग के चारों तरफ चक्कर मारने से क्या आता है? चक्कर आता है, कुछ नहीं आता. लेकिन कम ही यहाँ से चलते हो यहाँ तक हो. Krishna has created enough height from the Vihanga and Krishe that even if you don't want, with a little pressure of air, you will walk down. लेकिन आने के लिए रास्ता एकदम डाउन कर दिया. Did anyone realize? Have you walked? आराम से आ रहे हैं ना. जाते समय थोड़ा मुश्किल है, घर जाना पड़ता है फिर से. लेकिन यहाँ आने में तो आराम से आ सकते हैं. Right? Just walk and come. It's equal to 3 times the roaming around the building. One walk to here, and then sit here. Center is open. Nicely sit here and chant. Take any books. The whole library is open. All proper books, small books, big books, everything is there. Take the book. Sit down here. Till evening you sit down here. If you go to somebody else's house, how do they invite you? कैसे है जी? सब ठीक है? क्यों है? क्या काम था? Does anyone say like that here? Have you ever seen Satsang? Anybody telling like that? Why did you come? How long you'll stay? Nobody will say that. Right? You can sit here anytime you want. After 1 hour, even if it's your brother, he'll ask, क्या काम था? कब तक रहना है? खा के जाओगे? यहाँ पे खाना हमेशा है. Morning to evening we have bhoga here. And some of you can cook and bring it and keep it here. Nobody is stopping. No onion, no garlic. Nicely cooked in a nice clean bowl. Bring it here, keep it here, and we will serve for you. On your birthday, on your promotion day, on your demotion day, on your attrition day. Celebrate. Please come here and bring something for Krishna. Bring a fruit. Bring a flower. Just bring one small flower. Offer it to Krishna. He is very satisfied. Small flower, he will be satisfied. Yeah? This is temple. This is temple. Don't think it is a third floor flat converted into something spiritual. It is a temple. In all respects, it's a temple. A temple where Krishna Katha is happening, Krishna Siksha is happening, Krishna Naam is happening, Krishna Prasadam is happening, Krishna Darshan is happening. And you can be actively part of it. Especially Prabhuji's and over across 60 here. You have no other business in the house. By now you should be out of the house. I don't know what you're doing in the house. You will be made a joke in the house. You stay in the house for a long time. So what does it mean? Stay in the house, come here, spend time here. क्या कर रहे हो बैठ के किसके लिए? Right? People will see us like a burden. I am 49, 50, another 10 years. My wife will ask, what are you doing in the house? You won't earn. पैसा तो कमाते नहीं हो. हर चीज पूछते हो, पानी लाके दो, ये लाके दो, वो लाके दो. Right? So a respectful life for an elderly person is to do activities which an elderly person should do. Come here and serve the society. क्या अनुराग प्रभु? Come here and serve the society. इसी में इज्जत है, इसी में रेस्पेक्ट है, ठीक है ना? घर में बैठे से कोई रेस्पेक्ट नहीं आता. क्या मतलब है? आ जाओ, सर्व करो. Every evening we have Nityam Prasad Seva. You can see here. There is a scanner code here which says you can donate 2,116 rupees. 2,116. I don't know what that sentiment is, but in Telugu they donate like that. 116. So we kept that number. With that, what are you going to do? 200 plus dronas of prasad on your name will be distributed every evening. Every evening we have started. Now, you can come to distribute. If you can't contribute, come and stand and distribute. Just come. 6 o'clock. 6 to 6:30 के बीच में. We'll take the bowl down, we'll give some nice kirtan and we'll serve to everybody. Hare Krishna Prabhu, take prasad. And when they take the prasad, give the pamphlet. And here is the pamphlet. You all can come for the spiritual discourses. Yeah? How many are interested to come and serve prasad? Yes, all of you. Haath utao ji, kya jara? When there is a desire, he will take care. Right? If there is a desire, he will take care. If he doesn't see desire only, what will he take care? Oh Prabhuji, every evening I have one person, I have to do something with him. There is some obligation I have. At 6 o'clock he comes. I can't come for Nitya Prasad. You know what Krishna will do? He'll make sure that person will come at 7 o'clock. So you become free at 6 o'clock. Krishna can change anything and everything to make us come to the class, provided we are interested to come to the class. और कोई चीज important नहीं है इससे ज़्यादा. There is nothing more important than becoming Krishna conscious. This is not a ISKCON patent dialogue I'm saying. This is the essence of Srimad Bhagavatam as spoken by Sukadeva Goswami to Parikshit Maharaj. He is telling that become Krishna conscious. And what is Parikshit Maharaj saying? He is sitting there and saying, I have very less time. Make me Krishna conscious. Make me Krishna conscious. Because right now I am job conscious, wife conscious, child conscious, I don't know, artificial intelligence conscious, money conscious, body conscious, health conscious, wealth conscious, but not Krishna conscious. Make me Krishna conscious is the question, is a prayer Parikshit Maharaj is begging. And Sukadeva Goswami is making him Krishna conscious by telling Krishna Katha. Right? But before telling the Krishna Katha, Sukadeva Goswami spends 9 cantos to prepare us for hearing Krishna Katha, explaining the great devotees like Prahlad Maharaj, Dhruva Maharaj, Ambarish Maharaj, Ritu Maharaj, Puranjana Maharaj, so many, Bharat Maharaj, so many Maharaj, so many great souls, great sages who have prepared themselves for Krishna Katha. After telling 9 cantos, then 10th canto starts. 10th canto is completely Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And now we are hearing Bhagavad Gita, which is spoken by that Supreme Person. So, I congratulate everybody here and that You have allowed Krishna to come into your life. Right? So that's a great achievement already you have done. Now allow Krishna to operate. You asked him to come inside the house. अब इसको थोड़ा घूमने दो, थोड़ा बात करने दो, है ना? By making yourself available. So we will try to continue where we left last week. For a couple of more weeks we'll do this, and then I'll request everybody to do the remaining online. All these classes are there online, verse by verse, right? And then we're going to start a new batch. For new batch, I need help from all of you, right? Not only new batch of Saturday morning, but new batch of any batch, right? All the other batches that we're going to have. Please encourage your friends and colleagues. Openly tell in Microsoft, Amazon, Google, IBM, it's surrounded by all IT parks, right? This place. In all these offices, openly go and tell, give the pamphlet to them. I'll get another 50 pamphlets for each one of you. I'll get 50 pamphlets. But don't just give the pamphlet like this. Sit with them, spend 1 minute. We have youth class also. It says, these courses will help in managing lifestyle, anger, fear, anxiety, pressure and inferiority complex. Do people have this these days? है प्रॉब्लम्स है आपके घर में है आपको है नहीं है The schedule includes kirtan, mantra meditation, study of scriptures, dancing, devotional discussions and prasada. है ना? So tell this like this. They will be very happy to come. Don't just give a pamphlet. These days even a hotel fellow is giving pamphlets like a hotel menu, right? Unfortunately, people are ready to read the menu, but they are not ready to read about this. So you have to sit with them, spend 1 minute, explain them what we are doing. And most important thing, what prasadam you like? What is your favorite prasadam? Yeah? Gulab jamun. Gulab jamun. You? Sweets. That's क्या order किया? Yeah. What prasadam you like, Mataji? किसी को खिचड़ी पसंद नहीं है क्या? There is one prasadam all Indians like. What is the prasadam? Every Indian likes that without any question. For that matter, anybody likes that one prasadam. What is the prasadam? You all know the answer. Come on. Huh? Free prasadam. Simple answer. Free prasad. Huh? When you give this pamphlet, tell them what prasad? जोर से बोलो. Free prasad. जोर से बोलने का हो. Free prasad. आओ, आके free prasad लो. That's okay. We are not ridiculing them. We are telling them prasad. To attract them, we are telling free. Again, बोलो. Prabhu, there is free prasad. And how much prasad? Full plate prasad. Not little drone prasad. Full plate prasad. आके लो. अच्छी तरह से खाओ. Right? Krishna will enter your belly. Krishna is already there in your belly as Jataragni. He is already there. But he will enter your belly as a prasad. So when you are giving this pamphlet, give it heart. Tell them, बहुत अच्छा रहता prasad. I have it every week. You should taste it. I don't know if you tasted prasad like this anywhere. You please come. You are the salesman. You are the salesman of our movement. Who are our brand managers? You are our brand managers. Who are our marketing managers? You are our marketing. I am also a marketing beggar. Right? So give this with that happiness. ऐसा नहीं. ले लो. तेरी सूरत देखे तो कभी नहीं आएगा. है कि नहीं? कैसे देना है? Hare Krishna Prabhu. Amazing thing is happening. Did you check this out? Let me show it to you. You should feel. Why are you excited? Yes, I'm excited because I'm very happy. Right? Give your happiness back to society by showing this and telling that this is very special. If you are wondering how I am doing what I am doing, how I am presenting, I used to do sales in IT before. So I'm continuing that. But this pamphlet is everything. This pamphlet can take anybody back home, back to toilet. That is the capacity it has. Right? Saturday courses, Sunday courses, teenage boys, teenage girls, children, kirtan instruments, morning aarti, evening aarti, afternoon, every afternoon, 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock, you can read, you can learn the entire Bhagavad. 5 years, you attend one class every day, you will finish the entire Bhagavatam, 5 years before you die. And Bhagavad Gita, and in Hindi, 3 to 5. You can subscribe in Hindi. बोलिए, यहाँ पे बहुत सारे नॉर्थ इंडियंस हैं, बुजुर्ग लोग भी हैं, वर्क फ्रॉम होम करते हैं, आ जाओ 3 to 5. Right? And there is Sattvic cooking classes, Shalu Mataji is going to take every Friday evening. Right? So much you can do, so much you can tell. Yeah. Okay, so now 4.9. I took almost 45 minutes of sales pitch today. This today is the first time you are coming. I wanted to tell how to enter, how to pay obeisances, how to prayerfully sit down, and what all services you can do here. Right? Please volunteer for services also. If you have time available, please let me know. Message me, Prabhu, I'm available. I'll tell you when to come. You can come and sit in the center. That itself is a big service. And introduce people to the courses. Text number 9, very famous verse. Janma karma cha me divyam evam yo veti tattvataha tyaktva deham punarjanma naiti mameti so Arjuna. Translation and purport by Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Please repeat after me. One who knows the transcendental nature of my appearance and activities does not, upon leaving the body, take his birth again in this material world, but attains my eternal abode. O Arjuna. So Krishna is telling, how do you go back to Krishna? What do you have to do? I'll repeat it. One who knows the transcendental nature of my appearance and activities does not, upon leaving the body, take his birth in this material world, but attains my eternal abode. All you have to know is know. And how do you know? By reading, by hearing. Right? That's all you need to do. You don't have to do any tantra, mudra, yantra, nothing. Just have to hear. Or just have to read. Both is best. Right? So, Krishna is saying, you can just come back to me by understanding me. How does this logic work? Thinking about him, how do you go? Yes, madam?
Even when we know the address, we can go to the place.
Yes, you need to know the address, no? You need to know the person, no? Vowels. Vowels is logic works. Why is Krishna telling this? Janma karma cha me divyam evam mukhe tattvata tatya deham punarjanma naiti mameti swargam. You develop love for him. है कि नहीं? And what else?
उसका इंट्रोडक्शन हो रहा है.
उसका इंट्रोडक्शन हो रहा है कि नहीं? If you like some hero, won't you go to his movie? है कि नहीं? You like some hero, or you like some personality, he is coming to your colony, won't you take time out and go? You will take time out and go. Same logic here. Why people are not interested to go back to God? Because they don't know what is God. That is the biggest problem. How do you develop attraction towards God? By learning about God. By going to places and understanding about Him. Many people go to Tirupati, but they don't know the story of Balaji. They give their hair and come, but hair will grow back again. Right? But you have to give your time so that bhakti will grow.
But sometimes what happens is that some people are very much interested, they keep on coming also, they are attending the classes regularly, and all of a sudden they disappear.
Don't worry. Whatever they attended, their spiritual credit is deposited. And then they'll
But
come.
why there is a break?
No, because of our material conditioning, no? Because of material conditioning. Material conditioning is like that. Krishna gives us an opportunity, but living entity has that free will. He doesn't remove our free will. He always allows us to use our free will. No matter what you do, there are two places where Krishna fails. There are two times when Lord Krishna fails. God also can fail, Prabhuji. God can fail. Yes, God also fails in two places. What are those two places? One, he fails to stop a living entity to leave him. He fails. Sometimes a living entity with his free will says, I want to go. Krishna tries his best, but he fails. But he doesn't leave him. He goes with him as Paramatma, he stays with him wherever he goes, he tries to attract him back. But he fails in the beginning. Now you can ask, Prabhu, why did he fail? What happened? Let you go back and ask him. Right? One, Krishna fails when a living entity wants to leave him. Sometimes he fails. Many times he stops. Sometimes he fails. What is the second time Krishna fails? Anybody? No, that's the first one. What is the second time Krishna fails? When he wants to, yeah?
Understanding the love of the devotees. He doesn't understand.
He fails to reciprocate the beauty and love of his devotees, pure devotees. And he himself admits that in Srimad Bhagavatam. Especially to gopis of Vrindavan. He says, I don't know why you love me like this. But all I can do is I can offer my pranam and my gratefulness for your love. Because I can't love you back like this. Devotee's love is greater than Krishna's love towards the devotee. So Krishna fails. Two places Krishna fails. Right? So here Krishna is telling that just by hearing about me, you develop attraction towards me. And one day you will come back to me. Purport. The Lord's descent from his transcendental abode is already explained in the 6th verse. One who can understand the truth of appearance of the personality of God is already liberated from material bondage, and therefore it returns to the kingdom of God immediately after quitting this present material body. Such liberation of the living entity from the material bondage is not at all easy. The impersonalists and the yogis attain liberation only after much trouble and many births. Even then, the liberation they achieve, merging into the impersonal Brahmajyoti of the Lord, is only partial, and there is risk of returning to this material world. Stop here 1 minute. So, some people want mukti. They don't want bhakti. Mukti leki kya karoge? You will go till Brahmajyoti. Brahmajyoti is the effulgence of God. They'll go there, they'll stay there. And after some time, what will happen? They don't have any activity. They don't know how to interact. They don't know how to find love. They found peace. They found peace, but they didn't find love. Right? Husband and wife fight in the house. They fight like cats and dogs. कुत्ते बिल्ली की तरह लड़ाई करेंगे. After what they'll do? I don't want to see your face. He'll go to his bedroom, she'll go to her bedroom. What did they achieve? Peace. एकदम peaceful हो गया ना? Husband is in his bedroom, wife is in her bedroom, or whatever, front room, whatever it is. Two different rooms. Did they find peace? They found peace. But can they live in that peace for some time? More time? No. They will have to come back and tell sorry. Who tells the first sorry? Husband or wife? Husband. Voluntary. बोलना ही पड़ेगा. है कि नहीं? Why? Because peace is not the need of a soul. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. क्या शांति? Vanti. Waste. Meaningless. We want bhakti. Vanti मतलब उल्टी. तेलुगु में लोग बोलते हैं कोई मर गया ओम शांति ओम शांति. क्या ओम शांति? शांति के लिए गया हो? तुम रह सकते हो शांति में? Can you live in only in peace? No. We need love. We need prema, Krishna prema. So people who go till Brahmajyoti, wrong philosophy is preached. You know, we are one, God is one, we are God, we go back, we become God. All this nonsense is preached by people who are not in proper spiritual, educational, disciplinic succession, they have preached all this nonsense. What they'll do, they'll go till Brahmajyoti, they'll waste their time. And after that, they'll again come back. They'll tell sorry, like husband told sorry to the wife, sorry, let's talk again. Same way they'll tell sorry, come back to the material world. Right? So instead of asking for mukti, ask bhakti. Because when you get bhakti, when you get Krishna prema, Srila Prabhupada is explaining, mukti is already included in that. Right? Mukti from Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadi is not the goal of Krishna consciousness. Krishna conscious goal is Krishna consciousness. Is Krishna bhakti. Yeah? Let's go further. Even then, the liberation they achieve merging into the impersonal Brahmajyoti of the Lord is only partial, and there is the risk of returning to this material world. But the devotee, simply by understanding the transcendental nature of the body and activities of the Lord, attains the abode of the Lord after ending this body and does not run the risk of returning to this material world. In the Brahma Samhita 5.33, it is stated that the Lord has many forms and incarnation. Advaitam, Achyutam, Anadim, Anantarupam. Although there are many transcendental forms of the Lord, they are still one and the same Supreme Personality of Godhead. One has to understand this fact with conviction, although it is incomprehensible to mundane scholars and empiric philosophers. As stated in the Vedas, Purusha Bodhini Upanishad, Eko Devo Nitya Leelanu Prakto Bhakta Vyapi Hridi Antar Atma. The one Supreme Personality of Godhead is eternally engaged in many transcendental forms in relationships with his unalloyed devotees. This Vedic version is confirmed in this verse of the Gita personally by the Lord. He who accepts this truth on the strength of the authority of the Vedas and the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and who does not waste time in philosophical speculations, attains the highest perfectional stage of liberation. Simply by accepting this truth on faith, one can, without a doubt, attain liberation. The Vedic version, Tattvam Asi, is actually applied in this case. Anyone who understands Lord Krishna to be the Supreme, or who says unto the Lord, you are the same Supreme Brahman, the Personality of Godhead, is certainly liberated instantly, and consequently his entrance into the transcendental association of the Lord is guaranteed. In other words, such faithful devotee of the Lord attains perfection, and this is confirmed by the following Vedic assertion. Tam eva viditvati mrityum eti nanya pantha vidyate anyanaya. One can attain the perfect stage of liberation from birth and death simply by knowing the Lord, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and there is no other way to achieve this perfection. Sveteshwara Upanishad 3.8. Please repeat after me. One can attain the perfect stage of liberation from birth and death simply by knowing the Lord, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And जोर से बोलो, there is no other way to achieve this perfection. ये convince होना चाहिए आपको. There is no other way. प्रभु जी मैं चारधाम यात्रा करके आता हूँ. Is it written? One can attain the perfect stage of liberation, birth and death by going to Chardham Yatra. Is it written there? प्रभु जी मैं वो टेम्पल में मुकुट डोनेशन दिया. यहाँ लिखा है क्या? One can attain the perfect stage of liberation of birth and death by giving mukut donation in that temple. What is written here? One can attain the perfect stage of liberation from birth and death simply by knowing the Lord, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and there is no other way to achieve this perfection. Sveteshwara Upanishad 3.8. You should go to Chardham Yatra. You should donate in the temple. I'm not saying no, but first know about God. Because if you donate without knowing about God, you're only donating your ego. So every time you go to the temple, you look at God or the mukut. And mukut. I gave that mukut. I gave this fan. I gave this frame. I gave this AC. I gave this carpet. I gave this mic system. That's all you'll see. If you donate without knowledge of God, if you donate without bhakti, that donation is a burden you are carrying. But still donate. By donating, at least you'll come to the temple, not to show people that I've given this. कोई ना कोई कारण से तो आओगे ना टेम्पल को, ठीक है? But donation itself will not give you bhakti. Provision. Who are we to donate anything? अपना है ही क्या देने के लिए? हाँ, ये शरीर भी अपना नहीं है देने के लिए. Even this body is not ours to give somebody. Okay. That there is no alternative means that anyone who does not understand Lord Krishna as Supreme Personality of Godhead is surely in the mode of ignorance, and consequently he will not attain salvation simply, so to speak, by licking the outer surface of the bottle of honey, or by interpreting the Bhagavad Gita according to mundane scholarship. Such empiric philosophers may assume very important roles in the material world, but they are not necessarily eligible for liberation. Such puffed up mundane scholars have to wait for the causeless mercy of the devotee of the Lord. One should therefore cultivate Krishna consciousness with faith and knowledge, and in this way attain perfection. One should therefore cultivate Krishna consciousness with what? With faith and knowledge. थोड़ा सा भरोसा, थोड़ा सा ज्ञान, then मिलेगी थोड़ी सी भक्ति, ठीक है? And this way it attain perfection. And Prabhupada is saying, be careful from empiric philosophers. Prabhuji YouTube में बहुत उसके followers है प्रभुजी, Instagram में बहुत follower है प्रभुजी, बहुत famous है प्रभुजी, क्या बोलता है प्रभुजी, क्या जोक मारता है प्रभुजी, क्या श्लोक बोलता है प्रभुजी, क्या कोट करता है प्रभुजी, क्या इस स्क्रिप्चर से उस स्क्रिप्चर से कोट करता है प्रभुजी, क्या मधुर बात करता है प्रभुजी, जो बात करता है मुझे बहुत पसंद लगता है प्रभुजी. ये सब ठीक है, but is he a devotee? Does he have a guru? Does he also do seva to his guru? Huh? Very important. Don't go to philosophers or orators, because those philosophers and orators will take birth again. फिर से पैदा होगी. They can't give what they don't have. They don't have bhakti, they can't give bhakti. They can't go back to God, they can't take you back to God. If you come to a great Acharya like A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada or his disciples, definitely you'll go back to God, because they have gone back to God. They have come from God to deliver all of us. Very rare provision markers. Bhakti is very rare. Don't go for followers. Go for dedicated, sincere souls. You can have thousands of followers of no use. Somebody was showing me, I have 25,000 followers in LinkedIn. I have 1 lakh followers in Instagram. Those followers don't care about you. They are just using you like an instrument of entertainment. You are an entertainer and they are getting entertained and they are following you to be entertained, not to entertain you. And the money that people get out of all this followership and subscriptions and all this, that money is not going to be useful for them. Even if they want to enjoy, they can't. The amount of money that is required for your enjoyment is already given by Krishna. Your quota will anyway come to you. Even if you don't work, sit in the house, it will come to you. I don't know if you want to try that, but I tried it once. It works. But I only get how much? To survive and maintain this body. Not to develop a belly, like I have developed. That is not how much money you get. Telugu antaru. Pottak sarpena vastadu. Bojjak sarpena antara antaru. Potta means, normally stomach. Bojja means belly. You will get enough to fill your stomach, not your belly. But Krishna will give that much. Right? Janma karma chame divyam evam yoita tatvatah tyaktya deham punarjanma naiti mameti savat. Just so if somebody asks you, how do you guarantee, who is guaranteeing that you'll go back to God? God only is guaranteeing 4.9. Punarjanma nahi hai. Very clear. Hai ki nahi? Let's go to the next one. वीतराग भया क्रोधा मन्मया माम उपाश्रिता बहवो ज्ञान तपस्या Bhutamadbhavam agata.
Bhutamadbhavamagata.
Repeat after me. Being freed from attachment, fear, and anger. Being fully absorbed in me and taking refuge in me. Many persons in the past became purified by knowledge of me, and thus they all attained transcendental love for me. Right? So Krishna is giving some reviews also, user reviews. Right? When you have to sell something, you go on Amazon and see user reviews also, no? And how many people are thinking, what about this product? So Krishna himself is so merciful, he's telling, okay, you don't believe this, Arjuna? I'm telling you, being freed from attachment, anger and fear, being fully absorbed in me, whatever I told you, and taking refuge in me, many people in the past became purified by knowledge of me. Can you see somebody here who got purified by knowledge of Krishna? Parikshit Maharaj. Right there. He got purified by knowledge of Krishna. So Krishna is telling, many persons in the past became purified by knowledge of me, and thus they attained transcendental love for me. By doing what? Taking refuge of me, being fully absorbed in me, hearing about me, Krishna గురించి వినటం, कृष्ण कीर्तन बांटता हूँ, कृष्ण को चपटा हूँ, कृष्णा का कीर्तन गाना, कृष्णा के बारे में किसी को बोलना, कृष्णा का सेवा करके, you will get Krishna prem. As simple as that. I am trying my best to learn this. In my this little life, I am trying my best to get Krishna prem. By doing what? Same thing. Trying to follow what acharyas have told. Purport. As described above, it is very difficult for a person who is too materially afflicted to understand the personal nature of the supreme absolute truth. So, for whom it is difficult? Materially attached people, it is very difficult to come towards God. Bhoga Aishwarya Prasaktanam Taya Aprasakchetasam Vyavasayatmika Buddhi Samadhav Na Vidhiyate. Krishna is telling in second chapter. कौन लोग मेरे पास नहीं आ सकते हैं? जिसके पास भोग और ऐश्वर्य बहुत ज्यादा है. क्यों नहीं आ रहे सत्संग में अनुराग प्रभु जी? क्योंकि उनके घर में भोग और ऐश्वर्य बहुत ज्यादा है. भोग मीन्स व्हाट? Enjoyment. Facilities for enjoyment. Right? भोग लगाते हैं भगवान को, बट यहाँ भोग खुद को लगा नहीं. Right? Bhoga. And next is what? Aishwarya. Aishwarya means lot of wealth. Wealth of what? Wealth of money. People think wealth और क्या हो सकता है? Money तो है. No. Wealth of money, wealth of beauty. Right? Some people think they are very beautiful. सुबह उठ के अरे श्रीदेवी तो कुछ भी नहीं. कोई हीरो कुछ भी नहीं है, मेरे जैसा कोई नहीं है. That person can never come to satsang. Even if he wants, he can't come. Because there is no space left to get attracted to God. He is attracted to himself only. He is self-absorbed, self-centered, self-absorbed people, they will never come to God. Krishna-absorbed, Krishna-centered will come to Krishna. Bhoga Aishwarya Prasaktanam Taya Aprita Chetasam Vyavasayatmika Buddhi Samadho Na Vidhiyate. Vyavasayatmika Buddhi means spiritual knowledge. Buddhi that comes from Vyavasayatmika. Spiritual knowledge. Samadho Na Vidhiyate. Such people will not come to Krishna. They will give nariyal, they will give donation, they will do everything. Go to some people and ask, Prabhu, can you come to Satsang? I will give some donation. I didn't ask donation. Donate your time. No, that one thing I will not give. If my son becomes a brahmachari, I will stop going to Satsang. हाँ, मेरे बेटे को मैं डॉक्टर बनने वाला था. मेरे बेटे को मैं एक्टर बनाने वाला था. How can you make him a brahmachari? I will donate anything. Give my son back. There is one person. He came to Srila Prabhupada, became a devotee, a young boy, and he comes from a very rich family, very rich, billionaire family actually, in America, very rich. So the father came to meet Prabhupada. Father came and told, give me back my son. So his son was sitting there. Prabhupada told, take him. Not stopping. Take. So father told, no, he's not coming. You tell me whatever you want. I will write a blank check. So he took a checkbook, he signed and he said, Swamiji, you write whatever amount you want, any number of zeros. Give my son back. And Prabhupada took that check, gave it to his son, and told, you also go, take the check also. Your father is son. I don't need anything. And the son told, no, I have surrendered my life to my Guru. Right? My father just had to return billionaire. ISKCON could have opened thousands of temples which are $1 billion in those days. बहुत होता है ना $1 billion? $1 million बहुत होता है. I'm talking about 1960s. And who is that son? He is His Holiness Giriraj Swami Maharaj. Right? He became a sannyasi. He did so much service for Sri Prabhupada. He is the initiating spiritual master in ISKCON. So, what can you give to buy Krishna? Nothing. With your wealth, you can't buy Krishna. You can't buy Krishna with wealth. Duryodhana tried to buy Krishna with wealth. He got sold to chilka of banana of Vidura's wife. Right? Krishna can't be bought by wealth. Krishna can be only bought by our love. But people who are very proud of their material wealth, very attached to their material wealth, will not come to Krishna. They can't come to Krishna. Even if they want to come, they can't come. So if you are calling some people, they are not coming to Satsang, don't be disappointed. Understand that they are bodily attached. You are also bodily attached. But somebody gave you an opportunity, so you came to Satsang. Yeah. So what you do? Give them opportunity. Give them this pamphlet. Give them some prasad. You tell them, I will accompany you. I will come with you to the center. Please come. You come and I will accompany you. Some people say, I don't want to go there. No, I don't know where to go. I'll come. I'll personally come. I'll take you. Brothers and Mataji, when you do that service of bringing a soul who is lost back to Krishna, Krishna will be very happy. Very happy. Because that is one thing that he cannot do. Rather, he doesn't want to do because he respects our free will. Krishna respects our free will. Somebody asked me, why can't Krishna make everybody Krishna conscious? Just make Krishna conscious. What is the big deal? But where is love in it? Love comes with free will. Right? If you do some siddhi or something black magic and make somebody work for you, will you find love in that? No. You influence that person. Krishna doesn't want to influence us. He will influence through his katha and through his, but he will not try to push us towards him. He will give that choice. Because he respects our free will. If there is one person who respects us, that is only Krishna. Nobody else in the world will respect you. Does respect you. Only Krishna respects you. Because Krishna respects you unconditionally. Even if you are not going towards him, he will still do what is needed for you. He gives you free will at all times. All times. Aisa nahi hai? You have free will when you are in material world. You will have free will in your spiritual world. In spiritual also you have your free will. Right? You can choose to be with Krishna. It doesn't want to choose with Krishna. You can choose not to be with Krishna. But in spiritual world, by nature, by situation, by realization, by attraction, nobody wants to do anything except Krishna conscious activities. Right? Completely Krishna Bhakti is prevalent in spiritual world. But is it possible that somebody in the spiritual world wants to go away from Krishna? Is it possible? Yes. I can see 50 examples here only. It's possible. I am also sitting here. Very much possible. Why? Because Krishna gives that free will. Prabhuji, but what attracted me in spite of Krishna being there? You can't answer that question. Same question you asked, na? See, somebody came to Satsang, we did Namaste, Hare Krishna, Katha Suna, Prasad Lo. Nobody respected that person any time in his life. None of his relatives, none of his friends. Devotees are respecting. Giving him so much prasad, free. association, kirtan, embrace, still he doesn't come to satsang. What is the reason? Can you find out the reason? The same way, in spite of Krishna, devotees, Vrindavan, Goloka, everything being there, some of them choose to come here or choose to stay away, or they want to become like Krishna. They become envious of Krishna. It can happen. That's the reason we are all here. Generally, people who are attached to the bodily conception of life are so absorbed in materialism that it is almost impossible for them to understand how the Supreme can be a person. A lot of people, it's very difficult to accept that Krishna is a person. Roji, a person कैसे हो सकता है? It should be some Shakti, some tube light with lot of light. Right? No, God takes a form. He doesn't have a form. Very difficult for people because they are so absorbed in materialism. Prabhupada is saying. When you are so bodily conscious, you can't accept Krishna as a body. Why? Because if you think that your body can get diabetes, you think Krishna also will get diabetes. So Krishna cannot have a body. That is the problem. You cannot think anything behind Annamaya Kosha or Pranamaya Kosha. Only conscious of eating and sleeping or protecting yourself. Then you can't think about Jnanamaya, Vijnanamaya, Anandamaya Kosha. They are different koshas of knowledge, consciousness. Such materialists cannot even imagine that there is a transcendental body which is imperishable, full of knowledge and eternally blissful. In the materialistic concept, the body is perishable, full of ignorance and completely miserable. Therefore, people in general keep the same bodily idea in mind when they are informed of the personal form of the Lord. For such materialistic men, the form of the gigantic material manifestation is supreme. Consequently, they consider the Supreme to be impersonal. And because they are too materially absorbed, the conception of retaining the personality after liberation from matter frightens them. When they are informed that spiritual life is also individual and personal, they become afraid of becoming persons again. And so they naturally prefer a kind of merging into the impersonal void. Generally, they compare the living entities to the bubbles of the ocean, which merge into the ocean. That is the highest perfection of spiritual existence. That is the highest perfection of spiritual existence, attainable without individual personality. This is a kind of fearful stage of life, devoid of perfect knowledge of spiritual existence. Furthermore, there are many persons who cannot understand the spiritual existence at all. Right? So here Prabhupada is speaking very high philosophy. I just tell in short that people, they can't believe that they will be individual person even after dying. They think that they will become God. Because even after dying, if they become a person again, they will go through the same problems again. Everybody is facing problems today. For them, Mukti means I should not be an individual anymore. I should lose my individuality. When I heard this in my childhood, I was very scared of this philosophy. What about me? How can I lose my individuality? After going to Krishna, I am not anymore me? Or I will not have a choice of doing things? For me, my individuality is very important. Having individuality is not ego. Thinking that we are this body is false ego. Thinking that we are a servant of God is true ego. Ego is not a problem. Ego means identification with self. With what you are attaching, that ego matters. What are you attaching that ego with? You are attaching that ego with yourself or with God? If you are attaching that ego with God, that is bhakti. If you are attaching that ego with yourself, then that is ahankara. Ahankara. Yeah. So when I was bothered like that, merging, I'm like, what do you mean merging? Mera individuality kidhar hai? I want to retain that. And then I heard about this philosophy from Srila Prabhupada, I became very happy. And when I read the verse 2.12, Nattvayam jatu nasam nattvaname janadipa nachayvana bhavishyama sarvavaya. There is never a time, Arjuna, that you did not exist. There is never a time I did not exist. There will never be a time that all these kings and you and me will not exist, Arjuna. Very true. Arey yaar, ye to maza aa gaya. All the way I was scared that after death I will be nobody. But now I understood, I will be somebody. And I can have love exchanges with God and His devotees even after death. मेरे को अच्छा लगा. But some people who want to merge, they go and merge in the Brahma Jyoti. And what will happen after merging in Brahma Jyoti? It's just like husband sitting in a room, wife sitting in another room, finding peace. Remember this logic. After some time, you'll again come back saying, I want love, love, love. For love, you need two people. You can't love yourself. Right? You have to love somebody. And you have to get love from somebody. There are only two things that a soul needs. Any soul, American, Indian, body, whatever body you are attaining, soul needs only two things. दो ही चीज चाहिए सोल को. क्या चाहिए? ओवरऑल के पास प्लॉट चाहिए. हाँ? माई होम कंस्ट्रक्शन में फ्लैट चाहिए. क्या चाहिए? आईफोन 20 क्या हुआ जी? आईफोन 18 चाहिए. आत्मा को क्या चाहिए? दो ही चीज चाहिए. किसी को प्यार करना, किसी से प्यार पाना. बस. To love somebody and to be loved by somebody are the only two things the soul needs. भैया इसके ऊपर ध्यान नहीं लगा रहे. You are trying to find this in different ways. The only thing, these two things. Right? You become a vice president, senior vice president, executive vice president, director, founder, conductor, whatever. If you don't find these two things, you will be unhappy. To love somebody and to be loved by somebody. Especially that somebody is Krishna. Because why it is Krishna? You can love Him unlimitedly and you can receive love from Him unlimitedly. Only He can do that. Why husband and wife are not happy these days? Because the requirement is unlimited, supply is limited. That is the problem. Why these days in marriages are failing? Demand is a lot, supply is less. What is the demand? Unlimited love. Unlimited. मैं कुछ भी करूँ मुझे accept करो. अरे ऐसे कैसे होगा? Only God can do that. Your husband can't do that. Your wife can't do that. Your child can't do that. Your parents can't do that. Can't do that. होगा ही नहीं रे बाबा. ट्राई करते रहो मरने तक. ऐसा कोई व्यक्ति आपकी जिंदगी में नहीं आएगा. There won't be any single person will come in your life who can give you unlimited love. Parents give a little. Parents' love is a little glimpse of Krishna's love. Little glimpse. But I also know parents who abandon their children. They are not fitting my requirement or they are too abusive or this and that. You abuse Krishna also, Krishna will still love you. That is the greatness of Krishna. Right? But so our need is fulfilled when we go to Krishna. Every soul's need is completely fulfilled. Come to Krishna. And how do you come to Krishna? By becoming His devotee, by attending Satsang regularly, by reading Bhagavad Gita regularly, by telling Bhagavad Gita to others. Prabhu, how can I tell Bhagavad Gita to others? Why you can't tell these two things? You can tell, na? Love somebody and to be loved by somebody is the need of a soul. You can tell this. Hear about Krishna, know about Krishna, become a Krishna devotee. This you can tell others. You don't have to tell the shloka. You don't need a Vyasasana for this. You can just repeat whatever you learned in the satsang. At the end of the class, I ask, what did you get today? What is the one point that you took away? Why do you ask that? Because वो एक तो घुसे, वो एक तो रहे, वो एक तो बाहर निकले, है कि नहीं? So you should try to get attracted to Krishna in multiple ways. What is that one point that touched you? It is very important. Okay. This kind of fearful stage of life devoid of perfect knowledge of spiritual existence. Furthermore, there are many persons who cannot understand spiritual existence at all. Being embarrassed by so many theories and by contradictions of various types of philosophical speculation, they become disgusted and are angry and foolishly conclude that there is no supreme cause and that everything is ultimately void. Such persons are in a diseased condition of life. Some materially attached and therefore do not give attention to spiritual life. Some of them want to merge into the supreme spiritual cause, and some of them disbelieve in everything, being angry at all sorts of spiritual speculation out of hopelessness. This last class of men take to the shelter of some kind of intoxication, and their affective hallucinations are sometimes accepted as spiritual vision. They think that hallucinations are spiritual vision. Right? They become believers of some wrong faith. What does it mean? प्रभु जी वो शैडो प्रभु जी, अरे प्रभु कृष्णा प्रभु जी, कृष्णा का शैडो प्रभु जी, प्रभु जी मेरे को कृष्णा का नाम यहाँ दिखा प्रभु जी, मेरे को सपने में कृष्णा है प्रभु जी. Right? These are all hallucinations. Don't fall for them in the beginning stage of bhakti. First become a devotee. How do people flatter you? How do people flatter you? By making you believe that some hallucination is God consciousness. Everything okay? Right? Hallucination is not God consciousness. Don't look for magics in spiritual life. Don't look for magics in your devotional life. No. One person, he was going on a bike. He skidded the bike. It's a true incident. Bike skid ho gaya. Barish gir raha tha. He just started skidding on the road. There was a lorry in the front. It was parked. He went till there, almost banged his head to that lorry. Almost. And then he stopped. And it was written there, Jesus is the Savior. Bas, he became a Christian. He left his whatever Sanatana Dharma and he went and became a Christian. Now tell me, what is the problem there? Hallucination. Some incident that happens suddenly makes you feel that is the reason it is, then you become. अरे भैया ज्ञान लो, ज्ञान पहले, get Krishna Siksha. Otherwise your belief will be so whimsical. Tomorrow he'll go on a bike, again he'll slip, again he'll fall. Right? Some Baba's name will be written, he'll become Baba. Or some Mullah's name will be written, he'll become Muslim. What kind of religion is this? No, that is not the way we understand religion. Religion starts with Gyan. Gyan. Parikshit Maharaj, Sukadeva Goswami, what are they doing? Knowledge of God. Get a proper understanding of God. Later, after you become a devotee, such incidents might give you more conviction. But such incidents cannot make you never be a devotee. They are temporary hallucinations. Understand? All these magic gimmicks. One person, I remember, told he is a Sai Baba devotee. How he became a devotee? He was going to interview. One person told on the way, you visit, there is Sai Baba temple, go there, worship him, he'll save you, he'll give you a job. This fellow went, he looked at Sai Baba, he doesn't know who is Sai Baba, and then he went, and then he attended the interview. The interviewer called him, and he said, okay, what do you do, etc., etc. Right? After the whole interview, he looked at the vibhuti on his head because he had taken vibhuti from the temple. He looked at that, oh, you are a Baba devotee. Yes, I am Baba devotee. I am also Baba devotee. You are Baba, I am Baba. Baba, black sheep. Chalo. And immediately, what is the relation? He became Sai Baba devotee. This is devotion. So cheap. God is sitting there to give you software job. और कितना गिराओगे यार भगवान को? God's job is to give you some recruitment, nice job opportunity. ये काम का नहीं. See, this is a belief, and you go and tell that person after some time, प्रभु जी ऐसा नहीं है प्रभु जी. Don't believe in all these things. First, प्रभु जी, I am a Sai Baba devotee. I can feel Sai Baba everywhere. I can feel him in everything. See, hallucination can just continue. Krishna devotee also will feel hallucination. I am telling you, don't fall for hallucinations. First fall for Krishna Gyan. First understand the purpose of life. Why did you come here? What is the real problem? After that you go for all these realization, ये हो realization, वो realization. मेरे को ऐसा लगा, वो कर्टन खोलते ही कृष्णा दिखा. Right? हर चीज में कृष्णा नजर आ रहा है, अच्छा है, लेकिन पहले ज्ञान लो. बिना ज्ञान के योर भक्ति इज वेरी फ्यूटाइल फॉर अ फॉल. One day you are in hospital, your father got a heart attack, doctors are struggling, you don't know what to do, money is also a problem, insurance is not working, oh my God, what to do? At that time somebody else will come and tell, yeah, पास में Mandir hai, just go. You know, some Mata Mandir is there, go there. Mata teko, jaake kaam ban jayega. He'll go there, he'll do that Mata tek. Immediately the doctor will call and tell, no, this cloth is okay, insurance will work. Immediately what devotee became? From Krishna devotee to Mata devotee. Mata is thinking, I am Krishna devotee, kya kar raha hai? Maya tekshena prakriti suyate sacharacharam. Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is according to my order prakriti is functioning. Mata is Krishna's follower of order. But what did you do? Your faith, because you don't have any knowledge in God, knowledge of God, your faith is so flickering that you can just change your priority or your worshipful God anytime. A marriage without proper relationship, will it last? Huh? Your husband is not buying you jewelry. Somebody else will come and tell, I'll buy you jewelry. If you have no relationship with your husband, is jewelry more important or husband more important? But if husband is not important, you'll go. Take it. That's what happens in America, no? The biggest tension for a husband is, will his wife be there at home when he goes back to his house? That is the developed country, United States of America, Western world. आज मेरी बीवी घर पे होगी या नहीं होगी या भाग गई? But there is no relationship. There is nothing in between. Most of them have become like that. Today in India also it is becoming like that. Materialistic things. Materialistic things. How many facilities will I get when I get married? Does my husband have a flat in my own Krishe? Or my own construction? Any. Then does his parents also stay with him? Or I will not marry that one. Because I want a 3-bedroom. All 3 bedrooms are mine only. Not for my in-laws. Not for any guests. I want a boy who doesn't have any parents. Then you should marry Brahma. Because Brahma is the only one who doesn't have parents. Okay. Who comes from the navel of Mahavishnu. Garbhadaksha Vishnu. He is the only one. No. But Brahma is not so easily available in matrimonial sites. It's such a foolishness. No, we have to develop that love towards Krishna. That's the point. We have to develop that love towards Krishna. Yeah. The last class of men take to the shelter of some kind of intoxication, and their attentive hallucinations are sometimes accepted as spiritual vision. One has to get rid of these 3 stages of attachment to the material world: negligence of spiritual life, fear of spiritual personal identity, and the conception of void that arises from frustration in life. To get free from these 3 stages of material conception of life, one has to take complete shelter of the Lord, guided by the bona fide spiritual master, and follow the disciplines and regulative principles of devotional life. The last stage of devotional life is called bhava, or transcendental love of God. According to Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu 1:4-15-16, the signs of devotional service. आदौ श्रद्धा तथा साधु संगो अथ भजन क्रिया ततो अनर्थ निवृत्ति स्यात् ततो निष्ठ रुचिस्तथा अथा शक्तिस्ततो भावास्तथा प्रेमाभ्युदञ्चति साधकानम् अयं प्रेम्णा प्रादुर्भावे भवेत् क्रमा. In the beginning, so this is probably a very beautiful explanation. How people become spiritual. Okay, stage by stage. In the beginning, one must have a preliminary desire for self-realization. This will bring one to the stage of trying to associate with persons who are spiritually elevated. In the next stage, one becomes initiated by an elevated spiritual master, and under his instruction, the neophyte devotee begins the process of devotional service. By execution of devotional service under the guidance of spiritual master, one becomes free from all material attachment, attains steadiness in self-realization, and acquires a taste for hearing about the absolute personality of Godhead Sri Krishna. This taste leads one further forward to attachment for Krishna consciousness, which is matured in bhava, or the plane God. Real love for God is called prema, the highest perfectional stage of life. 8 stages are there. Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, Anartha Nivritti, Ashakti, Bhava, Prema, like that in between, I forgot. Right? You know? Nishtha and Ruchi. Then there is a whole sequence of 8 steps. You can't suddenly go to Krishna Prem and say, oh, I'm seeing Krishna everywhere. Right? What about the others? What about you becoming attached? What about you becoming sincere? Right? What about you getting attracted to Krishna Sangha? You have Krishna devotees Satsang, you have another marriage party. Where will you go? Krishna devotees Sangha. I'm not telling not to go to marriages, but useless marriages. Far relative marriages. क्या करोगे वहाँ पे जाके? Right? Even if you go, spend only that much time. No need to spend your entire afternoon, entire evening, standing between relatives and thinking, पता नहीं जाएंगे तो पता नहीं क्या सोचेंगे. If I go early, I don't know what they'll think. Are you thinking the same about Krishna? If I don't go to Krishna Satsang, what will Krishna think? If I go late to Krishna Sangha, what will Krishna think? If I go early from Krishna Sangha, what will Krishna think? Are you thinking like that? So what are you, relative conscious or Krishna conscious? Relative conscious. It will be very easy to know where we are. All this is not to find faults in others' projects. This is for all, this jnana is to introspect about yourself. What is most priority for you? In the prema stage, there is a constant engagement in the transcendental loving service of the Lord. So by the slow process of devotional service under the guidance of this bona fide spiritual master, one can attain the highest stage, being freed from all mental attachment, from the fearfulness of one's individual spiritual personality, and from the frustrations that result in void philosophy. Then one can ultimately attain to the abode of the Supreme Lord. So most important thing is A. A for apple, A for association. Very important. If you are in association, you will go back to Krishna. The more you are in association, the more. How much time do you associate devotees every week? Lift your hands and tell me. How much time? Anybody? How much time you associate devotees? Yeah?
Like 5-6 hours.
5-6 hours. Very good. How about you, bro? You are coming to Satsang, no? This association only. How long? 2 hours? 3 hours? You go to some other place also? No. Yes, bro? 8 to 10 hours. How many hours in a week? 24 into 7. How much? Kaliuga, calculators. Huh? In 168 hours. How much time are you giving to Krishna? 3 hours. Associating with devotees. Associating with his people. That shows our situation in Krishna consciousness. Prabhuji and Mataji's, I am not saying physical association. Hearing to lectures. Hearing Krishna's Kirtan also should be included. Okay. 2 hours of chanting each day. So 2 into 7. 14. Hearing at least one lecture every day. At least 1 hour. 1 into 7. 7 plus 14, 21. Attending to Satsang, 2 hours here. Kitna hour? Huh? 23. Speaking to some devotee on the phone, 15 minutes each day. Right? 15 into 7. Say 8 laga, 2 hours. Kitna hour? 25. Doing Aarti of Krishna for some time in the house. 15 minutes each day. 2 ghanta. Kitna hour? 27. Any other way? 27 out of 168 hours is the maximum we are trying to push ourselves. Rose and Matis, to go back to Krishna, you have to increase that to at least 150. Go. 150 bro, थोड़ा सोच के बोलना था. वो ही सोचने का नहीं. Actually, it should be 168. That is called Krishna consciousness. Not that, I'm doing a favor by doing this. Oh, I will do Satsang. Prabhuji, already jnana. क्यों बुला रहे फिर से? Gopis are thinking about Krishna. We are in Krishna Prema. 24/7. bar 365, bar their entire life, bar all lives. Right? How long does Hanumanji do service of Lord Ram? 25 hours in a week. कितना देर? All time. इसीलिए तो हनुमान जी हैं. बोलो पवन पुत्र हनुमान की जय. इसीलिए हनुमान जी है ना. ऐसे हनुमान जी को जय श्री राम बोल के तेरे से अच्छा भक्त मैं नहीं कर ऐसा नहीं. We can't become Hanuman ji with strength. We cannot become Hanuman ji at all because his devotion is at that level. Okay? How long does Garuda serve Vishnu? 24/7. ऐसा नहीं मेरा शिफ्ट हो गया सो जाओ कहीं बाहर निकलना तो कल सुबह बोलो I'll come tomorrow morning and take you somewhere. No. Thought of Vishnu, Garuda will be down. Just thought, not even order. Lord Narayan will just think I have to go, Garuda is right there. That's what God. Increase the number of hours to such a point that there are no more hours left. In everything there has to be Krishna. प्रसाद में कृष्णा, सोच में कृष्णा, बोलने में कृष्णा, हर चीज में कृष्णा. हो सकता है? Is it possible? No, not possible. Where there is a desire, it will happen. All you have to do is desire. Kullam kulla bolo Krishna ke samne. I want only you. And he will make sure that he is only there. Problem is we don't want only him. That is the problem. We want him also. We want something else also. That is why he is reserving himself. He is waiting. You desire me, I will give you. Right? In the next verse, beautifully Krishna explains how we will achieve him. Ye yatha mam prapadyante tam sataiva bhajamyaham mama vartmanu vartante manushya partha sarvasha. As all surrender unto me, I reward them accordingly. Everyone follows my path in all respects. O son of Pratha. So, one important statement is making everyone follows my path in all respects. Meaning everybody is following something. Right? But I will reveal only to the people who are surrendered to me. As simple as that. Ye yathamam prapadyante tam sadeva bhajamiham. As all surrender unto me, I reward them accordingly. Simple. How much you give, how much you want to give to Krishna, those many opportunities he will give you. If you reserve yourself, he will reserve himself. But he will not reserve and keep quiet. He will keep doing something. See, we were planning to do the, what is that? Every Thursday Sankirtan. You saw that small vehicle, SUV? You saw the SUV? Sankirtan Utsav Vahan. हमारे पास भी SUV है. Sankirtan Utsav Vahan. Right? So, when we built that, some devotees are asking, Prabhuji, हर हफ्ता कितने लोगों को खिलाएंगे? तो बोला 1000 लोगों को खिलाएंगे. Prabhuji, पैसा किधर से आएगा? किधर से आएगा पैसा? प्रभु स्टार्ट तो करें. स्टार्ट करेंगे, देखते हैं क्या होता है. नहीं प्रभु जी आपको प्लानिंग करना चाहिए. ऐसे बिना प्लानिंग के कुछ भी करते हो क्या होगा? He is my well-wisher. That's good devotee only. Don't think otherwise. मेरे को तो सर्व करना है भगवान को. I want to serve Krishna. Let him plan, ना. Why should I do all the work? Yes, किसके लिए कर रहे हैं? कृष्णा के लिए कर रहे हैं ना. किसके लिए काम कर रहे हैं? क्या प्रभु किसके लिए काम कर रहे हैं? हाँ तो वो काम करेगा ना. हमको क्यों टेंशन लेना? टेंशन उनको लेना है. प्रसाद बना दिया, ऑर्डर दे दिया प्रभु जी को. प्रभु जी 1000 लोगों का द्रोण भेज दो. कौन खाएगा प्रभु जी? प्रभु ऑलवेज प्लान. मैं प्लान कर दिया, उसका प्रॉब्लम है. बुक्स लगा लिया, प्रसाद लगा लिया, एसयूवी आ गया, लगा दिया उसके अंदर. धक्का मार रहे, कौन खाएगा? पैसा किधर से आएगा? आ गया पैसा. आ गया प्रभु. हाँ, 1 person came, He just directly came to me. Prabhuji was there. Like, I want to donate. I said, you take prasad? No, I want to donate. Okay, you donate. There is a she donated. She donated everything that is needed to supply so much prasad. Now you tell me, is Krishna there? He is there. You are there. You are sent by Krishna. Won't you all donate? You will donate. When you do positive activity, it will happen. The only thing you have to do is do it with faith and do it sincerely. Most importantly, consistently. Whatever you start. I started chanting 16 rounds, I'll be consistent in chanting 16 rounds. I stopped eating onion garlic, I only eat Krishna Prasad, I'll only eat Krishna Prasad, stop eating onion garlic. Consistency. When you do that consistently, then Krishna will show that mercy. I started Nityam Prasad Seva, I'll do Nityam Prasad Seva every day. Rain or shine, I'll do. प्रभु जी कल का स्पॉन्सर हो गया क्या? किसका प्रॉब्लम है? किसका प्रॉब्लम है? मेरा प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. You will get the sponsorship. You do. It will come. Prabhu, this is how life works. This is how devotion works. We have to do with full faith in Krishna. If you don't have faith in Krishna, then you will be frustrated. Then you will be counting. प्रभु जी सेंटर चलाने कितना पैसा चाहिए प्रभु जी, बेकार में प्रभु जी आप इतना प्रभु जी. अरे तू why are you keeping only faith in your ability? Krishna is unlimited. If he wants, he can supply unlimited. Tirumala Devasthanam in Tirupati feeds lakhs of people every day, free, 3 times, morning, afternoon, evening, night, 4 times, different dishes. Did you ever see a board outside? Please donate because we are short of funds. So many people are eating. There is no money only. Then take a board. No board is needed. Yeah, some pamphlets of opportunities are there. It goes. Badrinath, free prasad. Rameshwaram, free prasad. Udupi Krishna. How many got Udupi Krishna? Yeah? You sat in the big hall? Upar, temple में free prasad देते हैं वहाँ पे. हाँ, क्या सांबर है वहाँ, क्या रसम है. Right? So, free prasad. किधर से आ रहा है पैसा? अरे उनका प्रॉब्लम है भैया. We'll take care. We only have to endure. Right? Ye yatha mam prapadyante tam stateva bhajami. According to how we surrender, Krishna will reveal himself. As simple as that. We were distributing prasad on that Thursday. All prasad got over. Last drone. You were there, no? And I just looked at the drone and said, Prabhu, whoever is taking this last drone is going back to Krishna. Kaun aayega pata nahi. One girl came, young girl. She came, she took the throne and she said Radhe Radhe and she went. See, how did that happen? You were there, na?
Yes.
I'm shocked. कैसे है? कहाँ से है लड़की? किधर से है वो लड़की? कोई नहीं आता. Somewhere she came, and I didn't tell Radhe Radhe. She came. That means Krishna sent her his devotee. Because we just told each other. प्रभु जी ये जो throne लेगा आखिरी throne ये कृष्ण के पास वापस जा रहा है. She came and she told Radhe Radhe, she is going back to Krishna. She is more advanced than any of us here. Right? So Prabhuji's miracle, these are not hallucinations. This is faith after knowledge. Right? After knowledge. Now next time you are doing last round, somebody came and took, he is not telling, hey, give it back. That is not the point. That's not the point. You keep doing what you are doing. And find happiness in that. One boy was coming again and again, he was going and taking prasad. Ordo. We started getting more. Look how. God knows he never ate. Some people don't get enough food, Prabhu. We throw food. Some people don't get good food. They do small work. They earn 8,000 rupees a month. And something such quality, nice prasad, they won't get. For them we are feeding. Don't you want to be part of this? Don't you want to come and stand and do it with your hand? You know amount of satisfaction you get when you're giving prasad? So happy. करना है नहीं करना bro?
Absolutely.
Every Thursday.
Yes.
हाँ 1000 लोगों को feed करेंगे हम लोग. करना ही करना है यहाँ से. We will do it. पैसा आएगा, सबका आएगा. अगर आप नहीं दोगे, किसी और तरीके से आएगा. कैसे आएगा? आपको एक इनकम टैक्स नोटिस आएगा, वो आप इनकम टैक्स पे करोगे, वो गवर्नमेंट एक स्कीम के द्वारा सैंक्शन करेगा, वो सैंक्शन इस्कॉन को आएगा, इस्कॉन से प्रसाद बढ़ेगा। ऐसा नहीं होता है, लेकिन बोल रहा हूँ मैं, गवर्नमेंट इस्कॉन को पैसा नहीं देता है फिर भी, राइट? या फिर आप डोनेशन नहीं दोगे, एक चोर चोरी करेगा गरीब में करके, वो चोर भक्त बन के आप पैसे देके जाएगा। आपका पैसा आप डिसाइड करो कैसे देना है, ऐसे देना है या ऐसे देना है? आना ही। कृष्णा वांट्स टू गेट मनी, राखे कृष्ण मारे कोई, मारे कृष्ण राखे कोई। कृष्णा को चोरी करना है, प्रभु कृष्णा से बड़ा चोर नहीं है कि नहीं? ही इज द ग्रेटेस्ट स्टीलर ऑफ व्हाट? एवरीथिंग। हरि, हरि मतलब क्या? जो हारता है, जो चोरी करता है। अपना हमारा भगवान कौन है? सबसे बड़ा चोर है। क्या चोरी करता है? एवरीथिंग दैट इज एन ऑब्स्टिकल इन आवर स्पिरिचुअल लाइफ ही विल स्टील। कोई भी चीज हमारे और कृष्ण के बीच में उठा लेगा, प्रोवाइडेड वी वांट हिम टू स्टील। एवरीबॉडी टेल हरि बोल। धीरे बोल रहे, पता नहीं क्या क्या लेके जाएगा, नहीं है? जोर से बोल, हरि बोल। हरि बोल। बोल दिया आपने, अब आके सब उठाएगा। कल आके मत बोलना प्रभु जी मेरा बेटे मेरे पे चिल्ला रहा है, मेरी बीवी मेरे पे चिल्ला रही है। हाँ, तुमने बोला ना हरि, तो हरने के लिए आ जाओ, सब निकालेगा, आप सब मैदान साफ करेगा। You will not have any other shelter except him and you. He'll make sure. And then you chant Hare Krishna and go back to Krishna. प्रभु जी तो डरा दे रहे प्रभु जी, वैसे नहीं प्रभु जी, पहले अच्छा था प्रभु जी, माइक्रोसॉफ्ट में जॉब अच्छा था प्रभु जी, बीवी भी ठीक है प्रभु जी, घर भी अच्छा है प्रभु जी, ये धीरे चलेगा प्रभु जी, है कि नहीं? We want Mishram Bhakti, you get Mishram Bhakti. But I'm not saying Krishna will remove everything. Krishna will remove everything that's an obstacle in Bhakti. Krishna doesn't want our stupid Indian currency, dollars, whatever, or Bitcoin and all. Krishna doesn't accept all this. Krishna accepts ye yatha mam prapadyante tam tataiva bhajami. You approach me, I will approach you accordingly. Accordingly is not equal. According to his love, he'll approach me. मतलब, we'll take one step, he'll take 10 steps. One devotee was not coming to Satsang due to many things. He was giving reasons. Prabhu, ye, wo. He stays here only. He was not coming to Bhakti Sangha. Yesterday he came. He said, Prabhuji, I was not coming. Krishna came to my house only now. Literally यहाँ पे ही आ गया. अभी मैं क्या बोलूँगा? 7 किलोमीटर दूर था. अभी 700 मीटर भी नहीं है. So Krishna will reciprocate according to how we endure. Everyone is searching for Krishna in different aspects of his manifestations. Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is partially realized in his impersonal Brahmajyoti effulgence and as the all-pervading super soul dwelling within everything, including the particles of atoms. But Krishna is fully realized only by his pure devotees. Consequently, Krishna is the object of everyone's realization, and thus anyone and everyone is satisfied according to one's desire to have him. In the transcendental world, also, Krishna reciprocates with his pure devotees in the transcendental attitude, just as the devotee wants him. One devotee may want Krishna as a supreme master, another as his personal friend, and another as his son, and still another as his lover. Krishna rewards all the devotees equally, according to their different intensities of love for him. In the material world, the same reciprocations of feelings are there, and they are equally exchanged by the Lord with the different types of worshippers. The pure devotees, both here and in the transcendental abode, associate with him in person and are able to render personal service to the Lord and thus derive transcendental bliss in his loving service. See, it's clearly told. Prabhupada is telling. Prabhupada is telling that you will render service personally in the spiritual world. He is not telling you will become God. No, you will not become God. You will not merge with God. In the spiritual world, in Goloka Vrindavan, you will personally go and render service to Krishna. Prabhupada, just सोचो एक बार, कृष्णा को मिलने वाले हम लोग क्या आनंद. अरे किसके मुख में तो आनंद दिखाओ. कृष्णा को मिलने वाले हम लोग. सेम कृष्णा, आकर चाहिए थे कृष्णा, that great Krishna We are going to meet him in person. We will actually meet him in person. And we will do service to him directly. ऐसे फूल निकाल के, Krishna, I love you. And Krishna will take that and he'll tell what? बोलेगा ये I love you तो किधर से है? हमारे बॉलीवुड से नहीं है, गोलोक से है। लेकिन you want to do that or no? Huh? You want to go there or no? Yes, we should be we should meditate. We should meditate. वो देखिए, लगा तो नहीं? We should meditate on this. We should meditate on this, how to prepare myself to go back to Krishna. See, if in this state of consciousness, if I go to Krishna, what will I do in spiritual world? Krishna is standing there. Uchna? Uchna. Again. Krishna is waiting to love us unlimitedly, but my love is not supporting that kind of need. Right? So that is the reason we are in the satsang, where we develop that. मैंने भी क्या बोला? 168 hours में कितना hours देना? 168 देना. Then you will go back to spiritual world. If you are only giving 20-25 hours in a week for Krishna, chanting, deity worship, one satsang, one small conversation, bas. What will you do after going to spiritual world? After going to spiritual world, you will be 168 hours. Krishna के साथ 25. बाकी किधर? धुरंधर पार्ट तो देखेंगे. This is what will happen. You don't know what to do. In spiritual world, you don't know what to do because you're not Krishna conscious. Why are we still here? Because we still are not completely Krishna conscious. You're all understanding? That is the reason we are here. Don't blame Krishna. Krishna, why are you not taking it? लेके आएगा ना. ये आता मैं प्रकृति ताम तजन को जाऊँगा. He'll take you. Provided you already. Give your full time. Full time. आज क्या करने वाले हो उसके बाद? ये मत पूछो. क्यों नहीं? हाँ? कृष्ण लोक में क्या करोगे? सिर्फ कृष्ण के साथ रहोगे. Gopis are crying in the morning. They are cursing the sun god. Why did you rise? Stupid sun god. Why did you rise? There is sun in spiritual also. Right? Why gopis are shouting on God? On sun god? Now Krishna will leave his house and go for cow herding. We can't go. Right? When the sun is setting, all the gopas are cursing the sun god. Why are you setting? Sun god is thinking, मेरा क्या होगा? When I am raising, people are cursing me. When I am setting, people are cursing me. But in that curse, what is there? Krishna prema. Right? They can't think of anything except Krishna. When Krishna is going for herding the cows, Mother Yashoda is preparing his dabba. वहाँ पे भी होता है टिफिन डब्बा पूरा. आज लंच के लिए खाना पूरा बना लिया. Krishna is like, okay, I'm going. Ma, no, wait. I'll keep one more roti. I'll keep some more butter. Mama, I have to go. No, wait. I have to one more. Make sure you eat on time. Krishna says, yeah, I'll eat on time. Mama, every day you tell me this. Yashodama, you always tell me this. I'm getting late. My friends are calling me. I know your friends are calling. You wait. Balaram, come here. Balaram, make sure he doesn't sit on the branch and eat. Make him sit down and eat. Balaram is like, yesterday also you told me, I'll take care. Don't worry. Let us go. We have to go. Because it's fun time, na? It's fun time. They're not going to software company to suffer. They're going with cows to enjoy. So they are in that mood. They want to go and enjoy. And Yashoda is again calling Krishna and Balaram. You both come here. Yeah, now what? See, you keep good water beside you, and everything. Make sure that you properly eat. Don't leave. I've packed everything, you finish it. Now can I go? Hey, go. Any day stop you. Go. Then, Krishna. No, I'll not. No, you come. One more. Why is Yashoda doing all this?
Love.
Because Krishna leaving the house is like Yashoda's heart leaving the house. She can't think of anything when Krishna is outside the house. So what does she do? As soon as Krishna goes outside the house, immediately she calls all the gopis. All the gopis assemble. And what do? Krishna Katha. Everybody will tell their experiences. Hey Yashoda, yesterday Krishna came to my house. Hey Yashoda, that cow is so beautiful, Krishna loves it so much. Hey Yashoda, let us make that sweet for Krishna. Right? They are all discussing Krishna Kirtan kare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. They are totally busy in Krishna conscious activities. Everything related to Krishna only they are discussing. Right? Even when Krishna is gone, they are discussing about Krishna. Even when Krishna is back, they are discussing about Krishna. Even when they can't see Krishna, they are seeing Krishna. And even when they are seeing Krishna, they are in separation of Krishna. How is that possible? You are seeing that person, still you are in separation. Because you are thinking, after some time he will be gone. So you are crying. Krishna is completely bewildered by this love of his devotees. And that is why he says, I can't reciprocate with this kind of love. I fail as God. Not as God, but as a lover. I fail to reciprocate this kind of love. Right? That is spiritual world. Don't you want to go to that place? हाँ? जाना है ना? इसके लिए क्या करना है? हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. जप करो, कृष्ण का प्रसाद लो, राइट? कृष्ण की सेवा करो, कृष्ण के लिए एक कदम ज्यादा बढ़ाओ, रोको मत अपने आप को. Don't stop yourself from doing service. Every day when you are coming back to your house, if you are staying in Vihanga or Krishe, you have to come through this road. Stop and come to the center. Attend some aarti, attend some small class before you go home. Every day there is class from 7:30 to 8:30. Every day. 7:30 to 8:30. You can come and hear the class. Bhagavad Gita class in the evening. Which chapter? क्या फर्क पड़ता है? Bhagavad Gita. You can attend aarti. You can learn Gaura aarti, Tulsi aarti. Every evening we do from 7 to 7:30. Right? ये यथा मां प्रपद्यन्ते ताम सदैव बना. According to how you approach me, I will reciprocate with back with you. Yeah. Everyone is searching for Krishna in different aspects of his manifestations. Krishna, the Supreme Person of Godhead, is partially realized in his impersonal Brahmajyoti effulgence and all-pervading supersoul dwelling within everything, including the particles of atoms. But Krishna is fully realized only by his pure devotees. Consequently, Krishna is the object of everyone's realization, and thus anyone and everyone is satisfied according to one's desire to have him. In the transcendental world also, Krishna reciprocates with his pure devotees in the transcendental attitude, just as the devotee wants him. One devotee may want Krishna as a supreme master, another as his personal friend, and another as his son, and still another as his lover. Krishna rewards all devotees equally according to their different intensities of love for him. In the material world, the same reciprocations of feelings are there, and they are equally exchanged by the Lord with the different types of worshippers. The pure devotees, both here and in the transcendental abode, associate with him in person and are able to render personal service to the Lord, and thus derive transcendental bliss in his loving service. As for those who are impersonalists and who want to commit spiritual suicide by annihilating the individual existence of the living entity, Krishna helps also by absorbing them into his effulgence. Such impersonalists do not agree to accept the eternal blissful personality of Godhead. Consequently, they cannot relish the bliss of transcendental personal service to the Lord, having extinguished their individuality. Some of them who are not firmly situated, even in the impersonal existence, return to this material field to exhibit their dormant desires for activities. They are not admitted into the spiritual planets, but they are again given a chance to act on the material planets. For those who are fruitive workers, the Lord awards the desired results of their prescribed duties as the Yagneshwara, and those who are yogis seeking mystic powers are awarded such powers. In other words, Everyone is dependent for success upon His mercy alone, and all kinds of spiritual processes are but different degrees of success on the same path. Unless therefore one comes to the highest perfection of Krishna consciousness, all attempts to remain imperfect, as stated in Srimad Bhagavatam 2. As stated in Srimad Bhagavatam 2.3.10. Akama sarva kamo va moksha kama udharadi tivrena bhakti yogena jajate purusham param. Whether one is without desire, the condition of the devotees, or is desirous of all fruitive results, or is after liberation, one should with all efforts try to worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead for complete perfection, culminating in Krishna consciousness. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Sorry, it's 11, I didn't realize. Hare Krishna. So, any quick reflection? What is your takeaway today?
168 hours.
168 hours, very good. Yes, sir.
Just like every class, today's class also very heart touching. For me, the one, couple of takeaways.
You pass on, don't you? Yeah.
So, dear Prabhu, there's many takeaways, Prabhu. So, one is surrender yourself, have a full faith, and the key part is desire. Without desire, reflecting those attributes will never happen. Believe in that one. During the surrender, keep looking for, rather than judge others, keep looking for the association, and give your maximum to the path defined by Bhaktivedanta Srila Prabhupada. Give your bit. 168 hours, start with 60, go to 32. So that constant and deep will keep it.
Hare Krishna. Anybody else? Any other takeaway today? Yes, nothing. Keep passing the mic. Yeah, go ahead. Mukti will not get you. Bhakti will get you. Yes. Anybody else? Yes, Panrak. What is your takeaway? आज कुछ तो मिला, कुछ अंदर गया, फिर इस्कान से इस्कान.
We should have unlimited love for God, and we can expect unlimited love from God to us.
Jai. Hari Bol. Thank you. Anybody else? आज मयूर किससे बहुत कम लोग हैं.
Only by knowing about the God
आपका
of
सर्विस उनको लेकर आना. पढ़ो.
वही मैं कह रहा था ना कि
क्या करें? See, Prabhu, I'll tell you very nothing. If you don't have the heart to do some austerity, Krishna will also hold you for only some time. जैसे हम बच्चे को जब चलाना सिखाते हैं ना, थोड़ा देर हाथ पकड़ते हैं, उसके बाद हमेशा हाथ पकड़ते हैं, छोड़ देते हैं. You expect the child to walk by himself. Same way Krishna also, in the initial stages, he goes all out to give you himself. But after some time, he also says, "अरे तुम भी चल के दिखाओ. How long should I hold you?" That is where bhakti starts. When we actually endeavor without any help. Even there is no help, still I'll come to Satsang. I'll make sure that I'll make progress. That is when it starts. So what we have to do, we have to remind them, we have to pray for them. And Prabhuji is making some small nice clips and videos. देखो, मैं कितना enjoy करके आया. Yeah.
One thing that touched my heart is like, if you want to serve Krishna beyond your ability, you really don't have to worry or don't have to plan. Just desire it and start acting, and you will see Krishna plan. Like you really don't have to worry about it.
No, we should plan. ऐसा नहीं plan नहीं करना, लेकिन planning में give some role for Krishna also. Have some faith. Exactly. Prabhuji ये festival करने को 50,000 लगेगा. ये 5 तो 35 हो रहा है Prabhuji. Let's cancel the festival. No. 35 है ना? 35 आना चाहिए. ये बोला पूरा ही 50,000 कृष्ण तुम्हारी मर्जी. अपने तरफ से करो. Do your endeavor, but then don't stop yourself from doing it because 15,000 is stopping. Because if you do with 35,000, he'll not give 15, he'll give 50. Right? He is waiting. Is this fellow sincere or no? Does he want to do or no? क्या है इसके मन में? Right? Yeah. What is the takeaway? Mike. Yeah.
We have a lot of priorities in our life, but we Krishna should be our first priority
Ah.
because
Yes, yes. Krishna should be our topmost priority. Any other takeaway?
Yeah, Prabhuji,
Yes, bro.
everybody is looking for the because as human beings, our final goal is to have a
Yeah, yes. But mukti is coming with the bhakti only. That's what everybody. Next step is the bhakti. I think people thinks that with the bhakti only we can get the mukti and the
Huh?
mukti.
Bhakti will anyway get mukti.
Bhakti, mukti.
Bhakti includes mukti,
Mukti.
but mukti doesn't include bhakti.
Mukti will not include.
Doesn't include bhakti.
Yeah. But bhakti se bhi ye today is the prem, Krishna
Yeah.
prem.
Krishna prem is
That is
bhakti.
more important.
Yes. Yes.
Because what I understand, that is what I feel that because prem is unconditional faith and love to the God.
Yeah.
You should get it.
Yes. Correct. Yes. Thank you, bro.
a person actually needs only two things, to love and to be loved.
Yes, that's the takeaway.
And we can attain true liberation only after knowing Krishna.
Correct. Yes. Yes, bro.
Prabhuji, we can.
Michael.
We are we are endeavoring to achieve Krishna Prema, but that can only be achieved if we learn about Krishna. So that is why it is very important to regularly read and hear. Because unless you know the person, you cannot achieve that.
You cannot love anybody without knowing him. Yes. We started with the verse with Janma Karma Chame. Yeah.
You should have knowledge and faith in Krishna. There is no other way.
You should have knowledge and faith in Krishna. There is no other way. There is no other way. Hey, bhai? Very well. Any other way? No other way. You should have knowledge and faith in Krishna. Yes. Okay. So there is a Bhakti Shastri exam. Some Shastric people have come here. They have exam today. So, we will end it here. And we have Prashad for everybody. Please honor Prashad and then disperse. Even the Bhakti Shastri students, please have Prashad and then write the exam. When you are writing exam, you should all sleep. That is the goal. Huh? Yeah, pamphlets. Prabhu, somewhere I have kept all the pamphlets. I will bring them, don't worry. Everybody take 5 pamphlets. Right? My humble request is everybody take 5 pamphlets. Each one 5 pamphlets. And in this week, meet 5 people. Not like a to-do list. Khatam kiya, khatam nahi kiya. Nahi. Meet 5 people and give them sincere invitation to spiritual world. Sincere invitation. ऐसा नहीं काम करने के लिए. Sincere, heartfelt. Who are those 5 people who are most dear to in your life? Most dear in your life. In your family or in your friends or wherever. Those 5 people should get your invitation. Can you do that? Huh? Yes. Because you love them so much, no? So you are going to give them nothing less than Krishna. Okay? So I get the pamphlets. Before you go, make sure you collect your 5 pamphlets. And in this pamphlet, there is QR code of which session they want to join. They can join multiple also. Aarti also they can join. Sunday also they can join. Saturday also they can join. Hindi also they can join. English also they can join. Everything they can join. Right? So they have to just scan and join the WhatsApp group. And in the WhatsApp group, we'll announce when the course is going to start. 99% is starting on June 15th. That weekend of June 15th. But maybe it might get delayed by 1 more week, depending on how many we subscribe. Because we want to make sure that maximum people subscribe so that we have big class to start with. And then anyway, it will keep increasing or decreasing. That's fine. So I'll give you the pamphlets.
वो जो आपने भेजा था ना वो ऑलरेडी हम लोगों ने कुछ लोगों से बात करके वी हैव ऑलरेडी फॉरवर्डेड.
Yes. Thank you. लेकिन आजकल क्या है ना प्रोजी, ये फॉरवर्ड करने से कुछ नहीं होता. बात करके मैं ना बात करके उनको आज भी मैंने एक आदमी को जो तेलुगु ज़्यादा जानता है उसको आज मैंने बताया कैसे से है. उसको भक्ति सेंटर के बारे में भी नहीं मालूम था. उसको भक्ति सेंटर बताया. देन आई टोल्ड हिम. फिर मैंने उसको एक ये जो है मैं बोला आपको फॉरवर्ड क्या कहा मैं तेलुगु वाला अटेंड करूँगा. तो मैंने उसको अटेंड करके उसको बताया कि ये स्लॉट है. आप यहाँ पे every Saturday evening. Every Saturday evening.
So he will be coming for the Telugu session.
Yes, very Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. Jai. See, this is enthusiasm. Keep telling. You know, Satya Srinivas Prabhu is going to take Telugu. He takes nice classes in Telugu. Sunday morning, Arvind Prabhu is going to take English. And then in Hindi, Shri Gopal Agarwal Prabhu is going to take from 11 o'clock. And after that, youth classes, Sunil Prabhu and Harshal Prabhu, both of them are going to take. Right? So there are many, many nice opportunities, even young girls and boys. Spread it in your community. Young girls and boys, let them attend. They will benefit something out of it. Now, how much time they are doing? 2 hours in a week. That 2 hours will make them so strong to face any problems in the week. Namaste Narasimhaya. देव भगवान की, भक्त शिरोमणि प्रहलाद महाराज की, जय ओम विष्णुपाद परम प्रदिकाचार्य स्तोत्र जवान ग्रेस एसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की, जय ओम विष्णुपाद परम प्रदिकाचार्य स्तोत्र जवान ग्रेस भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर गोस्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की, नमाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की, प्रेम से बोलो जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसादि गौर भक्त वृंद की, श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ राधा कुंड श्याम कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की, श्री नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की, पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की, पुण्य क्षेत्र वृंदावन धाम की, गंगे मैया की, यमुने मैया की, भक्ति देवी की, कलियुग पावन तुलसी महारानी की, हरिनाम संकीर्तन की, ट्रांसजेंडर बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की, ट्रांसजेंडर प्रसादम डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की, निताय गौर हरि प्रेमानंद। All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhubhya vacha patitan pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo ananta koti vaishnava vrinda ki jai. Mahaprasade govinde nama brahmane vaishnave swalpa punya vratan rajan vishwas